Hey, yo, check this out, man. We're about to get off into some heavy funk in the day. You know what I'm saying? And what's super real about it is that I'm going straight off the cuff, and as well give you for those out there who are new to GarageBand and all of that kind of thing. I'm gonna give you some quick pointers of how to use it in the most basic way so you could get started to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, oh yeah, and as well, in terms of the funk, funk is human rhythm. Not to say that you can't get funky with the computer's rhythm. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it leaves you with more of a straightened out, straightforward feel, um, as according to the computer's metronome and things like that. You can get funky with it, but for real, the funk come from right here, okay? Human rhythm. So all of the imperfections of your track and everything like that, it's all funked up for sure. All right, so uh, let me. All right, I'm gonna show you this in real time because I had a template open, but I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna show you how to go from scratch. But don't save it. All right, so when you go to opening up GarageBand, this is the where you come to, and this is on the computer. All right, you want to go to new project as it's already highlighted, and then it says empty project. So you can just click on that, and it brings you to this window here. Create new tracks. You can create a MIDI using the MIDI instruments that's in the computer. You can use the MIDI drummer or a drummer that automatically plays along with your song, which is, no, don't fuck with that. That's cheating because this is all from the soul and the fingertips, you know what I mean? So then you got these last two joints, the mic or audio line. When you want to like do your vocals and what have you, you click this to make an audio track. And here as well, both of them are audio tracks, so it don't matter which one you pick in terms of wanting to record external instruments, guitars, basses, keyboards, what have you. You could do that on the mic line as well because it's just an audio track. So what we're doing today is we're going to go audio, a MIDI, right? Here it is right here, boom. Now, I can click on that right there, this, what I'm showing you, or you could go down here to create. I just like to get it over with simple, a little less mouse movement, right? So we click on that. And as you can see, it installs one MIDI track. Now, what you want to do to install more MIDI tracks is you go to this little plus symbol right here and you click that. It's going to bring you right back to the same menu. So you just click as many MIDI tracks as you'd like. I like to start off with at least 6 to 8. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everything will already be there, and all I got to do is go there and assign the instruments. Now, if you notice, with each of these new tracks, it starts standard at electric piano, all right? That's just where it is. Okay, so we got 6 tracks, all right? 6 tracks to start with. So now I want to manipulate or assign my tempo. Okay, it's right up here in the middle. As you can see, you got your beats and bars over here. Then you got your tempo, and then you got your key signature. Now, I like to take this, and I'm gonna drag it because I like to start I like my beats about 90s, in the 90s tempo. Okay, so I'm gonna start off at 96. And then also I want to make sure that my count is together. So I'll go in here Right click on it. You can choose none, which will unhighlight this to count in when you get ready to record for the metronome. Right click on it. Give 1 bar gives you 4 clicks. 2 bars give you 8 clicks. All right. And if you want the metronome off, you can just simply unselect that, and then the metronome is off. Okay. So, and then the very last thing before you get started, that little recycle symbol right there, that's loop. Okay. And as you can see, this bar right here. Right now we're at 4 bars, but it's unhighlighted. So when you play it, and I'm gonna show you in real time, okay? What you're gonna see is that it's not going to loop around because the loop is not highlighted. It's already assigned at 4 bars, but as you can see, it continued on to 5. So I'm gonna stop it. All right, I'm going to hit the recycle button or the loop button right there. And as you can see, this has, you know, it's lit up. And check this out. We're gonna go 4 bars. And it's gonna loop right back around, okay, to the beginning. So, the way I get out is I like to go 8 bars at minimum. You just take that, stretch it to 8. Really, it stops at 9 because this is 8 here. But then that's 8-1, 8-2, 8-3, 8-4. So that's the end of the 8 bar range. And then it goes right back to the number 1. So what I'm gonna do, this is everything you seeing is my formula. I know, you know, a lot of cats like to start joints with the instruments first, like keys and bass lines and so forth. I like to start off with drums. So this is my menu over here. All right. Now, right now it's just assigned to the electronic piano folder. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to go down here to the bottom. Got 2 ways of getting to it. I can either click this where it says vintage electric piano, or I could go to this bar here. If I slide this bar, look at here, watch this, what happens. Boom. Brings me to all of the instruments. All right. So I said I'm gonna start off with drums. So I'm gonna go to an electronic drum kit, and I kind of found a home here with this above and beyond and this acoustic bump. There's so many more to pick from, as you can see as I scroll the menu down. You got all these joints from fucking A to Z in terms of, you know, they're all in alphabetical order. But I've seemed to found a home here with acoustic bump because it gives me that SP1200 sound. You know what I mean? The snare and the kick. So what I'm going to do is I like to start from the top. So I'm going to highlight this track. And you see the menu bounce back to the electronic piano menu. I'm going to go back again. I'm going to slide the bar over. I'm going to go to electronic drums. And then I'm going to go to acoustic bump. And as you can see, when I click acoustic bump, it switches over here because this track is highlighted. So now, to just give you a little more education on this thing. Okay, it's assigned to this keyboard. This is a MIDI controller keyboard, M Audio 88 keys. All right. When you are assigning your MIDI instruments, it gives you a range of keys in which the sounds will be, you know what I'm saying? And like with these drum kits, you're not gonna get all 88 keys worth of sound. You know what I mean? That's just how the program was designed. So usually starts from the C. The C key. Let me turn this up a little bit so y'all can hear it better. dead spot, dead spot, dead spot, dead spot, dead spot, dead spot. So if we, I think this is the last dead spot, and we touch all the other keys going all the way down towards the 88, and as you can see, there's nothing else there. Okay, so our range is from here to here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch out some quick, spontaneous drum track just to funk off with for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hopefully, wait, matter of fact, let me give you a better position here. Maybe this will work fine. So let's see. I'm gonna hit the R on the keyboard to get this thing going, to start it, or I could just simply click the round red circle, which is the record button, you know what I mean, to get it going. So I'm going from the keyboard. It's gonna give me a 4 count. 2, 3, 4. All right, so that was it. That was 8 bars. And I like to throw a little extra little breaks and skips and shit like that in there to break up the monotony. As you can see. And I played it pretty close. Let me stop it. I played it pretty close to the computer's metronome time. Okay, now what we can do is I'm gonna show you the difference between human rhythm, which is the funk, and computer timing. So with computer time, if I want to take this and get it perfectly to the computer's metronome, the timing wise, I'm going to right click on it. I'm gonna go quantize it. Okay, and I'm going to quantize it at a 16th note. Now, I'm going to play it and listen to it and see how different it sounds. Okay, now that's quantized at a 16th note according to the computer's metronome. Now, what I'm going to do here is undo the parameter change or the quantize. And we'll listen to it again in real-time funk, human rhythm style, just as I played it. Hear that little imperfection? All right. So again, I like imperfections because you can get funky with it. You know, it adds a different type of feel and flavor to the track. You know what I'm saying? So, now what I'm going to do is we're going to move forward because I'm going to keep it straight up, funked up at motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the human rhythm style. So now I'm going to go to track 2. Highlight it. It goes back to the electronic piano what I want to do is I'm gonna go back to the main menu and I'm gonna find, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay some keys with this electronic piano. All right, I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna just not even figure it out. I'm gonna just go off the cuff and play something. Let me see, cause I never. I don't like that. Figure out something. All right, fuck it. Just keep it simple for the sake of this video, you dig? Alright. Okay. Again, this is just all off the cuff, right? So now I'm gonna go and select track 3. And let's find a bass line. So I'm gonna go to synth bass. This bass right here is like bass guitar sounds. So I'm gonna go down here to synthesizer. I'm gonna go to bass, to the bass menu in the synthesizer menu. And then I'm gonna figure out something. Figure out a sound. Nah. Not bad. Okay. Classic funk synth, I like that. Chipper. A little too hard. Bite bass. Let's try to go with some, let's see. All right, that's cool, I guess. I'm gonna figure out something here, just. All right, that's cool. Let's do that one more time. Kind of like that. out. See, what I can do here is I can go into this track here if it's certain notes or whatever that I don't like what I did. I can double click on it, and at this bottom menu here, it gives you a more magnified view of what I just did in the bass menu. And if you need to blow it up so you can see it better, you can go this little arrow right here. And if you notice, see, if I take it back, it gives you the whole range of it. Smaller view, but it's everything. But then you can move it to the right, and you can stretch it out and make it bigger, where you can see the individual note patterns that you did in the track. So let's listen to something right quick. All right, I'm gonna take that one out. See how that sounds. So, again, this is all off the cuff, right? Nah, because I'm not getting real heavy off into this joint. But what I want to do is add now some hand claps into the mix on the drum track. So all I got to do is select it, as I've already done because it's highlighted. And then I can simply just record it. Unarm it, meaning unrecorded, right? Because I've already recorded the snaps. You dig? You know, whole thing is basically a small tutorial about how to funk in real time and just come up with some little, choppy ideas or what have you off the cuff to keep you sharp, your chops sharp, you know what I'm saying? On the spot, on the go type shit. So this is just a small example template. And everything is in real time. There's no quantizing to it. Turn the metronome off. Now, I'm gonna just give you an example of what it's gonna sound like if I quantize the entire thing. So I'm gonna highlight everything, right click on it, go quantize. We're gonna do it at a 16th. Difference. It's too straightforward for my liking. So I'm gonna undo it. Go to edit, undo parameter change. Now, One last part of quantizing is really dope, I think, is that they give you the option to put a little swing to it or what have you. So, again, if I want to see how this whole track is going to sound, I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm going to right click, I'm going to go quantize, and there's a sub menu down here. These are all the straight notes. Go into the swing, or you could go into the triplets. But let's go into the swing. Let's try to quantize it at a 16th on A, and let's see how it sounds. All right, still a little too straight for my taste. Wasn't a bad quantize necessarily, but now let's try to go into, let's go B. Let's go swing B. Quantize, let's go swing B. See how that sounds. Still a little too mechanical for me, you know what I mean? That's why I don't